Hello friendos and randos, welcome to more OP11 gameplay, this time with the strongest GP Luffy of today versus the strongest Purple Luffy of tomorrow, maybe, we will see. So of course EBO2 has made GP Luffy one of the most meta decks in format, and BP Luffy is looking to be pretty strong. In case you don't know what BP Luffy does, is at the start of your turn, if you have 8 Dawn or more, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 Straw Hat Crew type card to your hand, and then place the remaining at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So notably, it can stack your deck as well, which is very, very strong. It does have a lot of potential. I'm sure you've seen some other gameplay. If you've not, then welcome to your first gameplay ever. I'm making a build which is, I think, focused on 9 called Sanji, which is pretty common, and I think you will hopefully enjoy the list that I've made. I think I have a few interesting choices as well, and I hope you're looking forward to the gameplay. For GP Luffy, I'm playing a pretty standard list, playing 6 cost Brook as well as some Electrical Lunas as well, so we will see what ends up being good. So right off the bat, I'm not actually sure. I think the GP Luffy will want to go first, because if you do get to ramp early, you get to ramp very, very quickly to the 8 Dawn, and then you get to play your big bodies and everything. So I think we're just going to try with GP Luffy going first for now. So let's start off. We do have our 5 cards. We do draw into Law, Zorojiro. That's perfect curve right there. So I think that's what we're going to go for. We're just going to keep it. We also do have the 9 Mum because this deck can be very aggressive. We do want to make sure that we stay safe. And this deck only has 3 lives, so very, very scary position to be in, especially against a deck as aggressive as Green Purple Luffy. So Green Purple Luffy wise, we are going second. Ooh, we do see Zorojiro as well as Sunput, so I think we're just gonna keep this actually. And then let's set up the life. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go. So Blue Purple Luffy starts. 1 Dawn will play Law. Look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can't grab Gigant here, so I think we're just gonna grab Sanji as the blocker option here, and then we're gonna put Gigant at the top, just in case we do end up drawing back into the rest of our deck, and then pass turn to the Green Purple Luffy. So Green Purple draws. No Sanji or stage, so we will just pass. Okay, refresh, draw. Oh, we did get a ramper event as well, so we can actually ramp super fast here. So I think it's best to still play the Zorojiro, and then we can ramp event next turn instead, so that's what we're gonna do. So Zorojiro, and then 6k leader, so I should have 6k first, but it's fine. 6k leader, GP Luffy wise, we usually take the first hit, and we do. So Zorojiro is here, and then pass to GP will draw. We did get Brook, which is not bad. And then here, I would love to pressure, but I want to develop bodies instead, so we are going to go with the Zorojiro. Top 5, we do get Sanji and Pudding, so we'll take that right away. And then bottom deck the rest. And then we're going to sing 5k leader. Remember, you can always sing 5k, your opponent can choose to counter if they're silly. As always, just make sure to just swing, see if they forget. I'm playing against myself, I know the trick, so I will not be taking that. Alright, and then back to GP Luffy, draw. Oh, we do get Nami here. That's not bad. Let me think. So if we ramp twice here, we go to 7, and next time we're on 9 already. So that, I think it's best to just go for that, and then we can 9 Mum next turn already. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's see. We can go 6 by 7. So that's what we're gonna do. So first we're gonna 6k leader, and when attacking, because we have 3 life or less, we get active Dawn. This 6k swing, we are going to counter just in case, because the next swing seems to be a bit bigger, so we're going to counter that. And then next is a 7k swing into leader, and then this one we will take, and we do get the SEC Luffy here, so that is a pretty good finish option later. And then first we're going to pay 1 for Gear Second, and then Gear Second effect, we'll rest 2 Dawn, and add 1 Dawn rested from our Dawn deck. So here we are, next turn we are at the 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 Dawn turn. Alright, we aren't able to use our leader effect next turn yet, but it's still pretty good, so we will be happy with that result. So next, refresh, draw, Dawn. I realize I've been playing without Dawn for the GP Luffy. But hey, you guys won't notice, right? So no problem. So here, I think we have to get rid of this Zorojiro. We don't want him, the BP Luffy to ramp too fast. So we are going to go Sanji Pudding into Zorojiro. maybe what we'll do is we'll Sanji and putting first, because since the UP Luffy is at 7, we will be able to draw. So Sanji and putting on play effect, we'll draw one card. Alright, and then leader effect, Don -2. Oh, Don -2. We'll set 2 Don active, and then Sanji and putting effect, we'll get 1 Don back. And then here, I think we just go Zorjo again, just to clear our hand of as many bricks as possible. 5, we only can take this Usohachi, so we will take that. Bottom the rest. Alright, and again we get 1k on leader. So I'm thinking here whether we go 6-6 into the leader, or we need to clear this Zorojiro. As much as the Zorojiro is a bit annoying, I think we want to pressure leader as much as possible. So we're just going to go 6 into leader first. 6k swing, we see that there's no other swings available, so we're actually just going to take 1 first, see what you get. Alright, and then another 6k swing, and then here we're just going to counter with the law that we picked up, which is nice. So, end turn, and back to the UP Luffy, refresh, draw, oh sorry, ooh, Sanji, Don. So that's going to be our next turn's play for sure, I think. But this turn, we are going to go 9 cost Big Mom. On play, Don -1. We're going to discard a card. I think here the Nami makes the most sense. And then we're going to heal 1 card to life, and we're going to return the Sanji putting to the bottom of the GP Luffy's life. There. Alright. There's no need to ramp with the Zorojiro this turn, so we're just going to leave it active. And then we're going to swing 6 here into the Zorojiro, because the leader is also 6, we just want to reduce hand size here. And with a 6k swing, I think we just counter out of it here with a 1k guard. And we'll call it a turn. Alright, next, refresh. Alright, refresh. Draw. Dawn phase. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so now that we have that stage, we can make sure that our next Sanji pudding doesn't get removed, which is pretty important. So that's what we're gonna do. First thing, we're going to Sanji and pudding. On play, we have 7, the UP Luffy has 8, so we will draw 1 card. Alright, then we will pay 1 for Going Merry-Go, draw 1 card. And it's another Going Merry. I think we want to leave 1 Don active for Gigant this turn. Oh, sorry. 1 Don active for Gigant this turn, but first let's just go tap stage and give Sanji pudding +2 cost. And then we're gonna lead the effect, return 2 Don, set 2 Don as active, and then we get 1 Don back for the whatchamacallit? 1 Don back for Sanji and pudding, yes. So we're just gonna do this instead so it's clearer. Alright, so now we have 3 attacks, we have 4 Don remaining. I do have Thunder Bagua, so I do think I will use that instead to counter. I can also drop a Chopper here to ramp my Don back. So I think that might actually be the play. We can go 6, 7, 7 and then drop Chopper. So that's what we'll do. 6k into the UP Luffy. I think we'll counter the first hit here with a Sanji. Then we're gonna go, since he countered here, we're actually gonna go 6, 8 I think. So that's the play, 6k leader. I think we'll take, it is a Dolphy blocker, and then we're gonna go 8k leader. 8k leader we'll take as well, it's a Zorojiro. Alright, refresh. Oh sorry, I forgot to play the Chopper down. Chopper down, and then less Don, so I ram 1. Yes. Draw and, oh sorry, refresh. Before refresh, I will use my leader effect. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Oh, that's more than 5. Top 5 cards of my deck and add 1 Straw Hat Crew type card to my hand, and then place the remaining at the top or bottom of my deck in any order. So I will be drawing 1 card for turn, and then I will heal 1k guard to life. So I think that's going to be the play. Or if I do this, I guarantee that I hit a Straw Hat next turn though. So maybe we'll do it this way instead. Alright, then refresh, draw, and then Don. So here we are going to 9 Don. Sorry, this goes to hand. 9 Don, we're gonna Sanji. On play, we're going to reveal the top card. It is another 9 cost Big Mom. And then we're gonna discard a Law. Actually here we should discard Zorojiro. Discard Zorojiro. And then because this is 7 cost now, we can't send it to life with Big Mom's effect, right? Because this is 6 only. Yeah, 6 only. So we will send actually one of the Zorojiros to the bottom of life. So this makes lethal easier as well because we know there's 2 bricks at the bottom of life. And that was Don -1. Okay, so here, that's where the Zorjo comes in a little handy. We'll swing 4k at leader when attacking, we'll get 1 Don back, which is nice. And then we're gonna swing 6 into the Zorjo. We'll give 1k counter for that. And then we're gonna swing 9 into the Zorjo, and we're definitely blocking that as well. Alright. Then that being all done, we will pass the turn. Oh, I forgot to heal. Oops. Heal with the 9 mom, yes. Okay. That being all done, we will pass the turn back to the GP Luffy. So GP Luffy's turn, we actually have a lot of Don here, so we might want to pressure for game. So refresh, draw. Ooh. Don. We're on 9 Don here actually, which is very good. So I think right off the bat, we just want to straight away go with the SEC Luffy here. So SEC Luffy for 6, and then we will leader effect, Don -2, restand 2 Don, and then we get 1 Don active. And then +1 to the leader. So here, I think it's more important to protect the SEC, so we're actually going to do that. So +2 to the SEC here. This is a kind of scary position for the GP Luffy, for the UP Luffy, I think, because we are going to be taking a lot of damage. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think first things first, we can split the Dawn. We can go 6, 8, 8, 8, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 8, or we can go 6, 6, 8, 10, 10, which is a lot of damage. So I think we will try first with the first 6k swing regardless. So 6k into leader, and I think we will counter out that with a 1k counter. Now we do have 6 Dawn left. We can develop the Sanji blocker here as well, or we can just try to push damage. I think we want to develop the blocker here, because the Luffy is on 10 Dawn, right? So we will develop blocker and have the remaining 3 Dawn to punch. So we'll go another 6k leader here, and then we'll guard with that, 1. And we'll go 8k leader here. 8k leader. I think we have to take. No trigger. And then we go another. Forcing 10-10 here is actually still okay, because honestly we have 4 life. I'm just worried that we'll die next turn. So if we leave 3 Dawn open, we can only go 7-7. I think it's safer to just develop the blocker and leave the Luffy active. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. So we're going to develop Sanji blocker and then pass to the Blue Purple Luffy. Alright. Before refresh, we'll look at the top 5 of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna grab a gear second. And then the rest of these cards don't look that good for our current position. So I think we're actually just going to bottom everything. Alright. Now we wake up. And then refresh, Dawn, draw. So we got a Dofi blocker here, which is not too bad. We don't have any other blocker options for now. So I think first things first, we're just going to try and clear board a little bit. The Luffy does have 2 Dawn open, so we can assume it's either Bagua or 2 Gigants. Let's see. I think we just try to clear board regardless, right? So first let's swing 9k into the Sanji and Pudding. 9k here. If we can guard twice, but there is going to be a third 9. There's going to be up to 3 9k swings, so I think we actually just let go, honestly. So we will let go of the Sanji and Pudding. And then we're going to go 9k into the Zorjo as well. And then we're also going to let go of that. And then there's 1 down here. I think we just pressure leader here. We are going to play the Katakuri, I think, as the blocker of choice for now. and then we will just have these 2 Don left over for counter events if we draw into it. So we're gonna go 6 into leader, and then we're just gonna draw that 6. We got another blocker, and then we're gonna go 9 into leader. This 9k swing, I think we'll just counter with the Bagua because I don't think we get to use it again next turn. So Bagua here. And then we will use a Katakuri, putting this in the trash. And then during my end step, I will set 2 of my 3 cost or higher Big Mom Pirate Start characters as active. Which doesn't really matter, we still have a rested Sanji anyway, but it's still just make sure to use the effect. And we now have an 8 cost blocker, which dodges anything like Asura or Usohachi or anything like that. So that's good. Alright, back to the GP Luffy. Refresh. Draw. Don. So we are at 10 Don now, so we can actually make 2 very, very big swings. But before that, let's just make some pressure on the GP Luffy. So we're just going to use our leader effect first. So we'll play Robin, and then we will stage our GP Luffy. Actually no, let's stage the Robin to keep it safe. And then we'll pay 1 more to Going Merry again, and then draw on card. Now we'll leader effect and go Don -2, set these 2 Don as active, and our leader gets +1k. So it's as if we still have our full Don's worth of turn, 8 open Don here. Now if I wanted to split this, I think it's safer still to just leave our blockers active. So we're gonna Going Merry the Robin again. So this goes up by 4 cost. And I think we can just pressure for game here, honestly. But if we don't, we leave 1 Don open, I think it should still be safe. So let's see. We can go 12 by 12. I can leave 1 Don open in case I top deck Gigant here as well. So we're gonna leave 2 Don open here, and then we're gonna decide. We're gonna go with like 10, 11. Yeah, maybe we go 10 by 10. Let's go 6, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe 7, 10, 10. Maybe that's the play. Right, let's go 7 first and test hand for 2Ks. So 7 to leader. 7 to leader. In this case, I think we instantly just free block, honestly. And then, okay, we force the free block. Then we'll go for a 10 by 10 into leader. So 10k leader, when attacking, we return 2 active Don, take 1 life to hand, it's another brick, and that's a 10k swing. And I think we'll just take that first 10k swing. Let's add a brick, and then this stands up, and we'll go 10k at leader again. And then for this 10k swing, we will counter with 3k and a 2k. And we will pass, the GP Luffy will pass the turn with 2 Don active. Alright, so pre-refresh, look at the top 5 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have Sanjis, we have Gigant, but I think we're just gonna bottom the rest of these here because they're not super useful. And then we will draw for turn. So we do have Gigant here. We do have five big attacks available, but the GP Luffy has 2 blockers. So I don't know if we can actually kill here. The good thing is that all like we know both the lives are bricks, so we can just swing like everything equal. But the GP Luffy putting the Robin back to 4 is actually very troublesome. Let's see. So I think no matter what, we're gonna leave a couple of Don open here, and then we'll have to Dofi, I think. So let's just go with that first. So first we'll go with a 9k swing into leader. 9k swing here. GP Luffy, looking at our hand, we do have 4, 8, 9k guard available, plus whatever top 2 we draw off of the Gigant. So I think we're gonna bait to try and finish next turn. Alright, so it takes, so we'll go and swing with a 9 again into leader. Again, we're gonna bait finish, so we're just gonna take. GP Luffy again goes for a 9 into leader. Here I think it's okay to use the Gigant, so we will be doing that. Actually, let's block with the Robin instead. So on KO, done -1. We're gonna look at the top 3 for a Straw Hat Crew type card. And good thing we did that because the next 2 cards would have been Bricks of Gigant. Got a 2k card. Alright, now as the GP Luffy, you know he has another brick. He has another 2k in hand. So I think we just go for an 8k leader, and we go for that double blocker play that we wanted in the first place. So 8k leader. Here, since he's not going all in, we can afford to not use the Gigant and save our Don. So 3 Don here. 3 Don, 3 cost. We will go for a Doflamingo blocker. Look at our top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is a Gigant here, but the remaining are breaks, which is not ideal. So what we can do is we will use Gigant with the Karakuri, discard the brick. Then we'll draw these 2, and then on the next Gigant we draw these 2, this 3k counter. So I think that's probably the play. And then we'll leave 9 Mum here instead. So that's pretty good. Okay. And then we can play a second Karakuri. So we can play a second Doflamingo, sorry. So we can leave 2 Don open. Now that we know exactly what's on the top of our deck. And then we'll swing 8k into leader. And we do have enough counter here, but we do also kind of want to save the Usohachi to get rid of this Dofi blocker. So we do have Asura actually, so I think we can get rid of the Usohachi, that's fine. So we're gonna counter out with this 2 + 2. And then on the UP Luffy side, sorry, we will play our second Doflamingo, replacing a Lin Lin. And we'll look at the top 5, we'll leave it as it was. And then during the end of our turn, we'll set these 2 active, and we have 2 Don open and 3 blockers. So pretty safe position, I think. So GP Luffy's turn, we'll refresh, and draw, Zoro, and then Don. So here, I think we just have to go for game. We don't really have that many options. There are 3 blockers total. Let's see. 3 blockers total, we can get rid of 1 of them, so we can have 3 big attacks. So if we rest our own Sanji, then we swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can swing 8. Maybe I should have kept that Usohachi, huh? Rest our own Sanji, we swing 8. And we need 2 Don active, right? So 8, 8. 8, 8. Leader effect to set these 2 active, right? But we don't have 2 Don to spare. Tough predicament here. So I just have to leader swing first so that I get the value off of that. So I go 8k, and then I Ashura, and then this gets +3. This is 3. Leader effect, Don -2. Then I set these 2 active, and then I can swing +5. So this 12, 12, 12. So I go 8, 12, 12. Yeah, I think that's the play. We don't really have a better option than that, I think. So that's gonna be the line, 8, 12, 12. Well, it could be 10, 10, 10, but I think 10, 10, 10 is really weak. So Ashura, 2 Don active, and 8. Ashura 10, then set 2 active, 12, 12, right? Yeah, okay, let's do that. So right off the bat, we're gonna swing 8 here, 8k leader, and then I think we just have to block here, right? So we will block to keep ourselves, like to play around like a double Ashura or something like that. And then, as said, we will Asura +3 to the Luffy, rest our 3 cost or higher character, and then rest a 5 cost or lower character. Now we leader effect and go Don -2, and then we set 2 of our Don active. And then we will attach 2 to our Luffy here, and we will swing 12k into leader. So for this 12k swing, we will just block. He will set himself active. Return to non-active. And then this second 12k swing, we will swing 12 again into leader. So this is where we will use our 1 Don Gum Gum Giant, discard 1, Don -2. And then this is where we draw our second giant that we stacked onto the top of our deck. But because he doesn't actually have another swing available, we can actually just counter out and then leave it at that. And then JB Luffy will pass, we refresh. Before refresh, we do still have 8 Don because we only used 1 giant. So we'll look at the top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll just add Usohachi to our hand and then bottom deck the rest. Draw, and then Don. Oh, there we go. And the Luffy is tapped out, so we will just go ahead and swing 19k at leader. And Luffy says, thank you very much. That's it for the Luffy. So that was actually very precarious of a situation for the Blue Purple Luffy there. It was actually pretty scary. I really like Doflamingo in this deck because of the play that you saw right there, where you can like rig the top 5 of your deck to see what your Gum Gum Giant will draw into. I think that's really strong. And specifically because in this specific matchup, right, like in this matchup or in other purple deck matchups, you won't actually be able to use this Sanji as a blocker very often. So I think it's pretty important to be able to have that option. Now, I think if there was a different like Fire Tank Pirate or Straw Hat Pirate blocker option that wasn't as, we would probably be playing that in this slot. But for now, I think this is the best 2k counter available still. In the rare occasion where you do deramp a lot, like you giant twice in one turn, you can use the Sanji. You can use the Sanji to just tide yourself over, which is nice. So I think this is probably the kind of play you kind of expect from Blue Purple Luffy. He will try to ramp to 8 really quickly, and then after that, with every turn being able to draw 2 cards, that makes him very, very strong. So yeah, that was the gameplay. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, stay tuned for more OP11 gameplay and video commentary. That being said, thank you friendos and randos for watching. I will see you guys again next time. Peace out.